Here it says the spinner below is used to select box A, B, or C. Two discs are then randomly selected without replacement from that box. Find the probability that exactly one green disc is selected. First of all, I start uh, this spinner. I say I draw a tree diagram. So I say if I get A of a spinner or B or C, the probability of A would be 1/8. B would be, if I count B, would be 4/8. And the probability of C would be 3/8. I will go for A. If the spinner shows A, I will go for box A. For box A, I am gonna select two discs without any replacement. So the first I say if I get the first disc, uh, which is green, the probability would be 2 over 5. So if the first is green, I say 2 over 5, and the second would be red. Why? Because I am gonna find a probability that exactly one green disc. So the second one I want to get should be red. So red would be 3. This time I will have 4 discs in my box A because I don't replace any discs that I get. So they're right. How about first I get red disc? So would be 3 over 5. Then the second disc would be green. Must be green, I should say. 2 over 4. The probability. I will go for a spinner, select B, and I will go for box B. For box B, if I get green, the first is green would be 4, no, sorry, 5 for green. Box B would be 5 over 6. And blue would be 1 over 5. And blue would be 1 over 5. What if I get the first disc as a blue disc? So it would be 1 over 6. And then the next one would be exactly green, which is 5 over 5, which is 1. Okay, now I will go if a spinner shows C, the probability of C was 3 over 8, so now I will go for box C. If I get the first disc green, the probability would be 2 over 4. I am talking about exactly one green, so the second would be yellow. So for yellow would be 2 over 3 because I don't replace the disc. Anyway, or what if the first one would be yellow? The yellow would be 2 over 4. And the second one would be green, which is 2 over 3. Okay, I show all the probability that I can get only one green disc. So I will say I write probability for box A. First of all, I say the probability of A would be 1/8. They are independent with this box. So I multiply and one green, A and one green. So I multiply because these events are independent. Now I will go for box A. Inside box A, they are dependent event. So I will write 2 over 5, 2 over 5, and 3 over 4, or when I'm talking about or, I put plus, or 3 over 5, the first disk is red and the second is green. 3 over 5 and the second is green. If I find this probability gives me almost 3 over 40. Now I will go for disk B. For disk B, again, B, the probability of B was 4 over 8. They are independent, so I say B and exactly one green. So I will come to the box B, exactly one green would be depend event. The first is green. The first was green was 5 over 6. And the second would be blue, which was 1 over 5. Plus, or the first is blue. The first is blue would be 1 over 6 time, and the second is green, which was 5 over 5. Um, that's 1. If I calculate this operation, gives me 1 over 6. I will go part spinner C, spinner show C, which was 3 over 8. And then I will go in box C. The first is would be green. I have to write 4, sorry. 2 over 4. And the second would be green. Or the first is, sorry, the first is green and the second is yellow, or the first is yellow and the second is green. So I write it, and if I calculate this operation, gives me 1/4. So the probability, now I find a probability that exactly one green, exactly, I will write it, abbreviate all these words, exactly one, all right, one like this, one green, exactly one green. The probability of exactly one green would be 3 over 40 plus 1 over 6 plus 1 over 4, which gives me 118 over 240. If I simplify by 2, gives me 59 over 59 over 120. It's the probability of exactly one green